Okay.
Hey!
Hey, how you doing?
Hi! How are
I'm
you?
good. What about you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So, can you tell us just a little bit about you, what you do?
Yes. Okay. So I'm Shayla. I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia. And yes, ATL is beautiful out here.
It is a beautiful day.
So I live here with my husband, and I have three beautiful daughters. And we own a small Black owned birth supply business called Malawi's House.
Okay.
And I started that back in 2016 after I gave birth to my first daughter, home birth, all natural, of course, no medication, nothing. So after that experience, I had such amazing experience with that home birth that we decided to do this ourselves. So during a postpartum treatment with my midwife, who is amazing,
Okay.
70 years old and still kicking to this
Wow.
day. Nine children, had all nine of her children home naturally too. So such an inspiration. So
Yeah.
we still communicate with her today because it's like family. So
Yeah.
after I had postpartum treatment care, and I was looking at my birth kit. So when you have a home birth, you have to have tools, right? You have to
Okay.
have a kit. You have to have essentials. Let me say that. So the
Okay.
midwife needs to have items that they need in order to care for the mother and baby
Okay.
before, during, and after. So I was just looking at the brown box and I was like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. I can be a Black owned company here in Atlanta, Georgia, and
Mhm.
service our people. I got my items from, I think it was Utah or Idaho, all
Okay.
the way from over there.
Okay.
And so I just decided to do that, and she gave me the go ahead and gave me the opportunity. She was just like, "Go ahead, you can do it. You sure can." So she gave me the motivation to start this, and I
Okay.
just ran with it. And I named it Malawi's House, and Malawi is my first daughter's middle name.
Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit about what's in the actual home birth kit? I had a hospital birth, so this is different for me.
Okay. And I just want to mention that too. Like, if you do have a hospital birth, I know the hospital has certain things in there, but um, this kit is specifically for home birth, but it doesn't mean that you cannot use the postpartum care kit
Okay.
inside of it. So we sell birthing supplies along with postpartum care essentials. So you can still utilize some of our services, and I will show you some of the things that we have. So
Okay.
what goes inside of the kit, each birth is different. So each midwife will select whatever items that the mother will need for her birth.
Okay.
Right. Every birth is different, right? Every child is different. So your body goes through different things. So you're not going to need the same item. You and I cannot have the same thing because we have different bodies and we
Okay.
experience different things in life. There may be a mother that have experienced some trauma, vaginal trauma or something. So she's going to probably need a little bit more.
Okay.
It can be, let's say, so you can chuck pads or under pads is what they may call them to
Okay.
catch the fluids.
Okay.
A plastic cover backing to go over your bed, over the floor.
Okay.
Um, Birth pools. You've seen the birth pool in the
Yes.
box.
Yes.
So the
Okay.
cover that goes into that. A peri bottle, the peri bottle that you use to cleanse yourself for the postpartum care. Some tinctures. What else? A birth clamp, the umbilical cord clamp, in case you want to clamp your umbilical cord and you do not want to go off and do the lotus birth,
Okay.
which is an option. And so I'm looking to collaborate with other companies as well so I can start purchasing from them wholesale. So
Okay.
if anybody is out there listening, please shoot me a DM and let me know of any suggestions because I would love to collaborate with majority of a lot of the Black owned businesses that are
Yeah.
selling postpartum care products.
Okay.
So yes, please let me know.
So, would a family reach out to you, or do you work directly with the midwives to figure out what the family needs, and then how does that go?
At this time, I'm working directly with my midwife, and she's been suggesting some of the items that I may have need to get for a parent, for a mother. So if there is an option for people to reach out to me, and I would like to know if they are working with a midwife,
Okay.
so we can collaborate and see exactly what you need. I may have some items. I'm fresh at this, so I'm still learning everything,
Okay.
and there may be items that I may not have now in my inventory, but I will get them. And if there's
Okay.
something that you
Okay.
specifically need, I can get them for
Okay.
the mother.
Okay.
Hmm.
I know with all of this going on right now, the talk of home birth is coming up a lot more, and people are wondering,
Yeah.
where can I get these supplies from? So we
Yeah.
got you right here.
Yeah, perfect timing.
This is
Perfect timing.
and this is amazing, amazing
Yes. And
work.
when I got started, like I didn't know anything about the statistics just yet. I started this in 2016. I had no idea about that. When I started doing some research and found out about the statistics, the 3 to 5 times more likely Black women are three to
Yes,
five times more likely. There's
yes,
other numbers out there, but
yes.
whatever. It's a high rate of us dying of childbirth related causes and pregnancy causes in the hospital, and our children are also dying too. Why is it high in us? So there's an attack on the Black womb. Might sound crazy to some people, but in reality it is an attack on our womb,
Yes.
and we have to take our bodies back and
To take birth
our
back.
and take birth back. Exactly. Our ancestors been doing this for centuries. What makes us think that we can't do this? Who told you you can't do this? Your
It's
body is
too
made for
high.
this. And I love to encourage women with affirmations and
Yes.
just
Yes.
encourage and
Yes.
empower. Malawi's house is about empowerment. So I do want to collaborate in the community when all of this stuff goes away, this
Hmm.
whole, whatever we're going through right now. I
Hmm.
do want to collaborate with other organizations in the community to host events that talk about childbirth education. I want to get with doulas, midwives, and let's just talk
Yes.
to families in the community and educate everybody about home birthing and taking our power back.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it hurts my heart to the core. I'm holding back tears, but it hurts me to the core to see our people go out like this, and we don't even know. We think it's normal. We trust
We
white
do.
coats
We
so
do.
much.
We normalize everything now, and we just take whatever the white coat says as facts, and we
Yep.
don't even question it. Like, we're
Yep.
so brainwashed to not even
Yeah.
question it, to not even ask if we have another option.
Exactly. And surrounding yourself around a support system. So if you are considering having a home birth, please surround yourself around people that are going to root for you and
Yes.
not tear you down and
Yes.
say, "Oh, girl, you ain't gonna do. Oh, you
Or
can't
you ain't
hold.
gonna make it.
You ain't
You
gonna
gonna
make."
be asking for that epidural, like,
Please, you can do it. Hello, I had 2 home births. If
wow.
I can do it, anybody else can do it. That's how I look at it. And I had such amazing experience with both. I just want everybody to experience it. That's all. And I know everybody goes through their own situations, but
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know that it's safe. It's okay.
And
If
I really thank you for coming on, because it's really important to hear these positive stories surrounding birth, because when the narrative is already so negative, you're feeding
Exactly.
that's feeding you during your pregnancy and
Exactly.
impacting you during your birth. So
Exactly.
for you to share your story, you're helping people right now, because you're creating a different narrative around birth.
Yes. Yes. Home birth is not a dark thing. It's very light. It's spiritual, it's sacred, and it's tradition. So
Doing
let
this.
me show you some of the stuff that I
Okay.
have. So
Okay.
because I know we're on the time
Yeah,
limit.
okay.
So here is our birth kits. This is what they look like. And I'm also working on a smaller size kit for the smaller items that may come in, and
Okay.
also for the postpartum care kit.
Okay.
So on the sides of the kit, I try to put
These are
something out
beautiful.
there that is motivating to mothers to birth life fearlessly. And then here's the top.
Beautiful.
So these are the boxes that I designed for myself. I wanted to be cute and fun. I didn't want to have just a regular brown box that they send us when you have a home birth. I just wanted to have something cute and fun. So That's what they look like. And then so that's where your items. So if you purchase a home birth kit from me, you will receive that.
Okay. Thank you
Yes.
for sharing. Thank you for being here. So much.
Yes, my pleasure.
Your mission is beautiful.
Thank
Thank
you.
So, do you have anything else?
Yes, I got some goodies.
Oh,
So, on top of what I do with the birth kits, I also make whipped body butters. And there is a short story behind that. I'm not going to get into the long story of it, but my second daughter, who I also had a home birth with, a water birth that time, she had a little bit of eczema on her skin. And my mother encouraged me to try to make a whipped body butter to put on her skin instead of using those other products that have the other, chemicals inside of it.
right.
So this is Nairobi's butter whipped cream, and I
Okay.
named it after her, which is her middle name too. So
Okay.
I am going to be giving a lavender away,
Okay. Yay.
and
All now
um,
me. Everybody in the
yep.
comments is shouting you out right now.
Hey, and this is a boppy cover pillowcase.
That's beautiful.
So it's African printed boppy cover pillowcase. I don't know if you can kind of see.
This is
So
beautiful.
this will be some of the stuff that's going to be on the website too. So
Okay.
yeah, I only have a few left. So here it is. And so I'm going to give that away to someone. Do I
This
need to
is
give a
so
code or
cute.
anything, or I'm good?
Nah, you don't
All
have
right.
to. Oh, thank you though.
Thank you so much. This
You're
was amazing.
welcome. This is so good.
Thank
Okay.
you. All
Bye.
right. Peace.